So welcome back. We are here now with reference to context, page number 37. In my previous videos, I have given you revision test paper, which by evening you can solve. Very easy answers are there, and then in-text question are solved for your English second class 8 students. Class 8 students, pay attention. We are here on reference to context. As you can see from top to bottom, I have shown you all the questions are here. I'll read one by one and I will give answers. By the time, if you don't have a book, please note down or take a screenshot of this page. Now, question first is I don't want any unpleasantness. I don't want any unpleasantness at this stage. Whose opinion was that? Then, what problem was he thinking of? What was the work that is being referred to here? Then, third question, it is again reference is given the site fascinated Angelo. Where was Michelangelo sitting? What was the site that fascinated Michelangelo? What influence did the site have on Michelangelo? Then, why do you love stone so much? Why not canvas and colors? Who spoke these lines? What was Michelangelo's response to the question given above? Where exactly did Angelo genius fail him? So first of all, let us see reference to context. Then I will show you read, reflect, and write also. Let us come on first answer. Here, you can see this answer is given here. Question was whose opinion was that? From the top, you can see this was Pope Julius' opinion. Right down. Second answer. What problem was he thinking of? Pope Julius was concerned with Michelangelo's eccentric nature. The unpleasantness he refers to here is about 12 hours long funeral delay faced by Rome's people due to Michelangelo's art for the crucifixion painting scene. He was painting a crucifixion scene using the face of the dead man. I hope you understood. Because of the dead man's picture, he has taken a long time and inconvenience to the public of Rome. That's what Pope Julius was concerned with Michelangelo. That he said that I don't want any unpleasantness at this stage. I hope it's clear, all of you. If you are not able to see, let me zoom in and show you. Pope Julius was concerned with Michelangelo's eccentric nature. Full stop. The unpleasantness he refers to here is about 12 hours long funeral delay faced by Rome's people, due to Michelangelo's art for the crucifixion scene or painting scene, again, using the face of that dead man. Clear? Now, the Pope did not want a repetition of such a situation. This line is also added in B answer. I repeat, the Pope did not want a repetition of such a situation. Now, question C, pay attention. What was the work that is being referred to here? You can write all questions with black pen and answers with blue pen. It will be good for you. All questions should be also there, understood? The work. I was speaking, what was the work that is being referred to here? The work being referred to here is the painting of the most significant parts of the Bible on the walls and the ceilings of the Sistine Chapel. I repeat, the work being referred to here is a painting of the most significant parts of the Bible on the walls and the ceilings and the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. Like this, we have completed second answer. Third reference to context we are on. The site fascinated Angelo. Where was Michelangelo sitting? Michelangelo was sitting on a bench outside the eatery, Eatery, that he and his father frequently used when the artist stayed at Bologna. Okay, Bologna. Fine. I will zoom in for you to see third A again. Michelangelo was sitting on a bench outside the eatery. Eatery, you can understand, a place like inn or small hotel like that he and his father frequently used when the artist stayed Bologna. Let us focus on B answer now. What was the sight that fascinated Michelangelo? So, complete sight we have to describe here. That's why it will be little long answer. You can note down. At the eatery, Michelangelo used to buy hot peanuts from a full stop. He saw that whenever he weighed them, comma, some of the peanuts would drop to the ground. This was the incident taking place. Then a small homeless kid without clothes would run across the street, comma, pick up the nuts and give them back to the vendor. For each time that he picked up the nuts, he would eat one himself. This scene fascinated Michelangelo very much. Okay, I repeat, at the eatery, Michelangelo used to buy hot peanuts from the local vendor. He saw that whenever he weighed them, some of the peanuts would drop to the ground. Then a small, homeless kid without clothes would run across the street, comma, pick up the peanuts and give them back to the vendor. Note down in between what he is doing. For each time that he picked up nuts, he would eat one himself. This scene fascinated Michelangelo very much. Now B is over. Coming on, next C answer. Pay attention. Question is, what influence did Michelangelo, what influence did the sight have on Michelangelo? So, what influence did the sight have on Michelangelo? Let us see. Michelangelo drew. I'm focusing this answer on Michelangelo drew a number of sketches of the little child. Full stop. Several years later, comma, when he was carving the Madonna of Bruges, Madonna of Bruges, comma, he used the sketches to draw little Jesus. See all of you full answer. Michelangelo drew a number of sketches of the little child. Several years later, when he was carving the Madonna of Bruges, he used the sketches to draw little Jesus. This is your answer C over of third reference to context. Fourth reference to context is saying, pay attention on the question, why do you love stone so much? Why not canvas and colors? Who spoke these lines? So who spoke these lines? Pope Julius spoke these words or these lines. Okay, fourth answer, Pope Julius spoke these words. Then the question is, what was Michelangelo's response to the questions given above? Michelangelo said that, unlike marble, colors lost their distinctive quality as they merged with others. Michelangelo said that, unlike marble, colors lost their distinctive quality as they merged with others. That's what the reason. He said, now, why do you love so much stone? So he said, stone will not lose their quality, while colors, after merging, after mixing, can lose their quality. So this is what. Now, C question is here. Where exactly where exactly did Michelangelo's genius fail him? So the Pope had asked Michelangelo to paint frescoes on the walls and the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, comma, depicting important events of the Bible. Sorry, answer is C here. I read wrong answer. It is Michelangelo in spite of his genius. The answer is Michelangelo, in spite of his genius, was unable to think of a face for Judas. So this was the problem. Where exactly did Michelangelo's genius fail him? So this was the answer. Michelangelo, in spite of his genius, was unable to think of a face for Judas. So it was a very challenging work for Michelangelo to find the face of Judas. Now, fifth answer, which I read by mistake, it is here. Question you can see, what work had Michelangelo been assigned by the poet? Pay attention. What work had Michelangelo been assigned by the Pope? The Pope had asked Michelangelo to paint frescoes on the walls and the ceilings and the ceiling, not plural, ceiling, C E I L I N G, ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, depicting important events from the Bible. I repeat, the Pope had asked Michelangelo to paint frescoes on the walls and the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, depicting important events from the Bible. This was the work which Michelangelo had been assigned to by the Pope. So mark this question very important. It is one of the question which came in exams, half yearly exams and unit test also. So this question you can pay more attention. Still, there are all questions. You have to learn all questions equally. But still, what is in my knowledge, I will inform you. I will update you with the questions which we have been given for half yearly exams usually. So pay attention and write this question. For more question answers, I'm sending next video for read, reflect, and write. For that, you have to wait, and you will complete this work by the time.